A man killed in rural Washington County, but before he died, he made a call to 911 to identify his accused killer. 5 News reporter Juliana Clipson tells us how the suspect was later found in a wooded area and covered in blood.
This man, 22-year-old Samuel Appling, was found in a wooded area behind a rural Washington County home late Thursday night. Deputies say they found him covered in blood with a backpack full of items that would be used to kill, dismember, and bury a body. The victim, 53-year-old John Hurlbert, called 911 at 11:15 Thursday night after he told the 911 dispatcher he hit Appling over the head with a weight, and Appling had tased him on his front porch. On that call, the victim described Appling as his daughter's boyfriend. Investigators say the 911 dispatcher then heard screams for help. After taking Appling into custody, deputies found Hurlbert dead inside the home with several stab wounds, along with other blood-covered weapons.
He did not struggle with officers. He ran from them, but once he couldn't run any further, he gave up, basically. Later, they searched the area where they were able to take the suspect into custody and didn't recover a gun that also had blood on it.
Appling is behind bars tonight at the Washington County Detention Center facing a long list of charges, including capital murder, burglary, and fleeing. In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Juliana Clipson, 5 News.
Investigators believe this was an isolated incident and no one else was at home. They say they're still working to pin down a timeline and a motive for this murder.